welcome to Too Fond of Books. My name is Janelle, and this is another in my two authors and their most popular book series. I find this series fascinating, and I hope you are enjoying it as well. Before I get to today's authors, I need to show you the book that I found for yesterday's 2x2 mystery game. I needed to find a female detective and the story told in the first person. So I'm going to go with Murder at Longbourn by Tracy Kylie. I'm not entirely sure how to say that. This is set in the United States, modern day, and it is an amateur sleuth told in the first person. This is a mystery that I read a very long time ago, but I really don't remember anything about it. A diehard fan of Jane Austen novels and the traditional English mystery, Tracy Kelly has combined elements of both for this truly delightful and witty debut. So that sounds awesome, right? Okay, stay tuned to the end of the video where I will play another round of the 2x2 mystery game. Okay, today's two authors that I want to share their most popular book with you according to Goodreads. So this is the Goodreads popularity score, which is the number of ratings on Goodreads. There are any number of ways I could have done this, but this was just the easiest way to figure it out. Today's two authors are P.D. James and Elizabeth George. Now, this one was fascinating. I love P.D. James. I think she is phenomenal. She writes the long-running Inspector Dalgleish series, and Elizabeth George, also fantastic, and she writes the long-running Detective Inspector Linley series. So here we go. Again, let's do the guessing game because I think that's very fun. Which of P.D. James's books do you think is her most popular book? According to Goodreads, what is the most popular book of P.D. James? So pause the video, put your answer in the comment section down below. Also, what do you think is Elizabeth George's most popular book? Put your answers in the comment section down below. I love to see what your guesses are. Okay, we'll start with P.D. James. Her most popular book is Death Comes to Pemberley, which was a bit of a surprise for me. I did love that book because I love P.D. James. I think she's a phenomenal author, and that she chose to write a mystery set following the events of Pride and Prejudice is genius. It has a rating of 97,624 on Goodreads. Now, the reason why I thought this was so fascinating is because Death Comes to Pemberley wasn't for everybody. It's really the only historical mystery that she ever wrote, so it's a bit of an outlier. So I find that fascinating when you get a book that is so popular but is not in the standard fare for that author. The second most popular book is Children of Men, that got 43,222 ratings. So fascinating that her top two most popular books are the outliers. Children of Men is a dystopian story, so again, a very different book to what she normally writes. Of course, she's best known for her Adam Dalgleish series, so I find that fascinating. Okay, let's talk about Elizabeth George. Her most popular book is A Great Deliverance, which is the first in her Linley series. It has 45,079 ratings. Her next most popular book is Well Schooled in Murder, which is the third in the Linley series and has 23,658 ratings. So that one is less of a surprise, although the second most popular book, I don't know, I think that one's interesting. Anyways, let me know what you think. Did you guess right? And what is your favorite book by those two authors? Because quite often our favorites of an author aren't the most popular book written by that author, which is something else that I find very intriguing. Okay, and before we go, it's time to play the next round in our 2x2 mystery game. I've been having a lot of fun with this game and finding some really great books. A lot of them from my own TBR cart, which is great because it helps me prioritize from my massive pile of possibilities of the books that I'll be reading this month. Let's try another round of the 2x2 mystery game. Rule number 1 is a 5 time period after 1970 or before 1970. Rule number 2. 4. Type of detective. So we will be looking for a professional detective or an amateur detective. Rule number 3 lets us know. 3. 3 gives us after 1970 and an amateur detective. Let me know in the comment section down below the book that you find that fits these categories, and come back tomorrow for my video. I will tell you what I find, and I will see you very soon. Bye.